Hello, this is my audience. We have Mr. Casper, Mr. Hanson, Nathan Vetch, and Cassie Potter. Those are classmates of mine. And this is my speech. Today, we'll be talking about Mr. Spicer. He is the special ed teacher here at Faulkton High, and he is also our varsity track coach and assistant football coach and assistant basketball coach. And in the summer, he works at the golf course and helps people. Spicer is just a great person. I don't think I've ever met Spicer having a bad day. He's one of those people that just walks into a room and everyone feels better because he always has a positive attitude and always has something funny or uplifting to say. I think if everybody was more like Spice, the world would be a little better place. Spice has been a coach here and a teacher for over 15 years. He taught both my he coached both of my brothers and myself, and will probably coach both of my younger siblings. Spicer is willing to help out any student. Doesn't matter if they're a special needs student or not. If you have trouble, you can come to Spice with your problems, and he'll help you out and figure it out with you. It doesn't matter if it's schoolwork, personal issues, if you need help with other teachers or whatever, he can be the person that figures it out and gets you on the right track. Not only is Spice willing to help out during school and during football practice, basketball practice, track practice, and any other sport, Spice is always there at church events and willing to help out at the church. He is a member of the Catholic Church here in Faulkton and is always willing and does help out with almost every meal that's served there. And then he is the religious ed teacher in his free time on Wednesday nights, which I don't know how he does it some days because he'll spend 8 hours here at school and then he'll spend another 2 hours at sports practice and then he'll spend another 2 hours teaching religious ed at night. I don't know how he puts up with kids all day, but Spice does it and we love him for it. I think the best thing about Spice though is how he's always positive and looking forward. It doesn't matter if he's having a bad day, he's always trying to make sure everyone else has a good day. And to me, that's something I think everyone should try for. If you can be positive and make an impression on people, I think that's a positive. And then another thing, Spice has an attitude. When Spice talks about sports, he always says, I hope to win, but I never pray to win. I pray for the safety of players and that everyone has a good game. And I believe that's a good mentality. I think you should hope and you should work to pray. You should work to win, but you shouldn't depend on winning as your way to happiness. You're gonna lose sometimes, and you got to be okay with that. But you always work hard, and then the outcome is the outcome. And Spice really does show that that is the way of life, and I believe that's a good trait to have. Sometimes we wonder how Spice does it all day, puts up with students like us all day, and then goes home, but then comes back and does practice with us. We don't know, but right now we think it might have caused the loss of his hair. But at least he has a really great beard, and everyone can look forward to having a beard like that someday, because it would be amazing. I think we can all strive to be a little more like Spice. He is a great person and a great mentor. No matter what your problem is, he'll help you out, and no matter what help you need, he'll find a way to get it to you. If everyone was a little more like Spice, I think this world would be a little better place. If we all try to make each other a little more happy, be a little more positive, and be a little bit more like Spicer, we have a chance of being a better world. This has been about our teacher, friend, coach, and mentor, Mr. Spicer. Today we'll be talking about Mr. Spicer. He's a football coach, basketball coach. In the summer, he works at the golf course, and he has been the head track coach for over 15 years here at Faulkton. He is one of the most kind, compassionate, and generous people that I know. He's been here at Faulkton for as long as I can remember, and he was here for my older brothers too. He's always willing to help out if you need help with schoolwork or if you need help with anything else, from personal matters to anything. Spice has been a coach here for 15 years, and he always wants to win, but as he says, he never prays to win. He prays for the safety of his players and hopes to win. I think that's a good mentality because Spice, he never puts anything above the people. He believes that people are first and that they should be first. Next, he is always willing to help. He was a teacher here at Faulkton, and he's a special ed teacher. So it doesn't matter if someone has trouble, they can come to him, even if they're not a special ed student. He's always willing to help out. And if you need to have like a conference or anything, he's always willing to step in and be a mediator. Also, he always is willing to help out around the church. He's a religious ed teacher, which I don't know how he does it some days, because he'll be at school for 8 hours, and then he'll have a sports practice for another 2 to 3 hours, and then he'll go teach religious ed class for another 2 hours. If it was me, it'd drive me nuts, but somehow he stands with us kids for all day. And then probably one of the biggest things about Spice is he's always positive. It doesn't matter if he's having a bad day, he makes sure that everyone else is having a good day. I don't think I've ever met Spice in a hallway when he's not happy, not smiling, or at least makes a funny comment. He's just one of those people that it's fun to be around, and he makes the environment better. Yeah, some days I don't know how he puts up with it. We've back when we were younger, I know we took advantage of Spice because he was just too nice to us. But now that we understand that he is the nicest person, I don't know how he hasn't lost all his hair, well, his beard hair at least. And I hope that he doesn't lose that because it's pretty impressive. I think everyone can strive to be a little more like Spice. He is one of the best people in the world that I know, and he is something to look at. Oh my God, I'm fucking starting over this shit. That was horrid.
Can you just cut the audio out now?